They thought I was the one losing. They laughed, but they did not know I was just waiting for the right moment to close the loop.
3 years ago, Apex Tech was just a dream in a cramped office. Marcus sold us a vision, not just an app, but the future of digital identity. He promised us the world, a piece of the pie for everyone who bled for it. I was the lead developer, architect of Nexus. That promise fueled me. My code was my life. Clean, elegant, secure. I didn't realize I was forging my own cage, and Marcus held the key. When the IPO came, my founder's agreement was gone. Marcus told me it never existed. The world went silent after that. At the IPO party, Marcus thanked his amazing team. He never mentioned my name. My friends celebrated, doubting me when I tried to explain. The betrayal wasn't just from him, it was from everyone who looked away. My apartment became a cave. I replayed that handshake, that promise over and over. The anger changed, became something colder, sharper. If the system wouldn't give me justice, I'd build my own. The ghost in the machine was waking up. My obsession shifted. It was about what Marcus would lose. Project Downfall began. I became a digital phantom, haunting his online presence. His biggest weakness wasn't a password, it was his ego. I needed allies. Sarah, a junior analyst, was my first recruit. I sent her proof Marcus stole her idea. She replied, "What do you want?" She became my eyes in finance, feeding me info on his fraudulent expenses. Ben, a senior sysadmin, was next. He hated the new corporate culture. I showed him Marcus's plan to outsource his department. Ben was in. He gave me access, not direct, but the keys to the kingdom's side doors. The plan took shape. Sarah would leak expense reports to a journalist. Ben would create a system glitch at the perfect moment. I, the conductor, would use the chaos to execute my masterpiece. I found a vulnerability deep in Nexus, a master key for emergency data recovery. With a few tweaks, it could expose the original deleted founders' agreements, including mine. The night of the earnings call was the stage. Marcus would be live, broadcasting to the world. Sarah had sent the encrypted files to the journalist. Ben was ready to trigger a server migration error. As Marcus began his speech, I launched my attack. Ben triggered the glitch. Red alerts flashed across Apex Tech. The live stream flickered. Marcus's smile tightened. That was my window. I slipped into the system through the emergency protocol. I found the archive server, the digital graveyard. There it was. Pre-IPO legacy.arc. Deleted, but not gone. Inside, scanned PDFs of the original contracts, mine and 2 others. Marcus hadn't just betrayed me, he'd built his empire on deceit. I compiled the files, sent them to the journalist. The final step. I replaced Marcus's photo on the company website with a scan of my founder's agreement. Caption: some things can't be deleted. I closed my laptop and listened to the silence. The fallout was a quiet avalanche. The journalist's story broke. Apex Tech CEO accused of fraud. It had the contracts, Sarah's leaked reports, the whole truth. The stock froze, then fell. Inside Apex Tech, chaos erupted. The website defacement was discovered. Ben claimed it was a sophisticated attack. Screenshots spread everywhere. Apex Betrayal trended. The board turned on Marcus. The other developers filed lawsuits. Marcus's downfall was swift. He denied everything, but the evidence was overwhelming. The board suspended, then fired him. Lawsuits piled up. The SEC launched an investigation. The man who stole my life's work was now a pariah. I watched him on the news, hounded by reporters, a ghost of the titan he once was. Justice wasn't a single moment. It was a cascade of consequences. The company settled with me and the others. The settlement was substantial. But as the funds transferred, I felt a strange emptiness. The fire was gone. In its place, a quiet, cold calm. The war was over. I had won. But who was I now? The rain has stopped. The air is clean. I'm standing across from Apex Tech Tower, but it's just a building now. Marcus Thorne is a footnote, his name stripped from the tower. It's just a number on a street. My victory isn't a celebration. It's closing a painful chapter. The money is a tool, not a cure. But it gives me freedom, the freedom to choose. I turn away from the tower and start walking. For the first time in a year, I'm not looking back. The revenge is done. The redemption is just beginning. The path ahead is open, and it's mine to write.
Justice is not always fast, but it's always final. If you want to see the next loop close, hit subscribe button.